Good morning, my dear student. Today also revise this chapter because problem from some students. The name of the chapter is light and the chapter is 10. Topic is reflection of light by spherical mirror. So next part of this for your previous class. From your previous class, next class is this class is formation of image by the spherical mirror. Formation of image by the spherical mirror. First you consider the concave mirror. Suppose you consider you draw it with the help of the compass, scale and pencil. Suppose you consider it. The radius of the spherical part is 4 centimeter. So the value of r equal to 4 centimeter. That means the value of f equal to, f means focal length. Focal length is half of the radius, 2 centimeter. So you indicate here the 2 centimeter distance with the help of the scale. P is the pole of the mirror. It is clear? First you consider with the help of a compass, 4 centimeter radius you draw an arc. Okay? And with the help of this compass, this is the arc. And if you consider CP, that means the radius of curvature, 4 centimeter, the focal length FP will be 2 centimeter because it is the half of the radius. If the object is beyond the C, if the object is placed beyond the C perpendicular on the principal axis, first you draw a ray of light parallel with the principal axis. You know from your previous class, the reflected ray passes through the focus. Next, you consider if the incident ray passing through the center of curvature, the reflected ray will back again to the same path. The formation of image is here. Okay? This is the nature of the image. First, object is, if the object is beyond the C, image will be formed in between C and F. In between C and F. The nature of the image will be real, inverted. The size of the image will be smaller. Okay? So you draw it one by one. You try it by the trial and error method. Suppose you consider it. You know the light follows the reversible rule. Follows the reversible rule. If the object is placed in between C and F, where will be the image form and nature of the image? You draw it with the help of your knowledge parallel to the principal axis. A reflected ray will passes through the focus. Okay? If you consider it, incident ray passing through the focus or the C, again back to the C. Okay? With the help of the pen and pencil and scale and the compass. That time you see the diagram will be 100% correct. You cannot try to freehand. You always do with the help of your geometry box. This is the height of the object. That is the height of the image. If the object is placed in between, C and F, object is placed between C and F, where the image will form? Image will form beyond the C. What will be the nature of the image? It will be real and inverted. What will be the size of the image? It will be larger in size. So, light follows the reversible rule. You see here, if the object is placed beyond the C, the image will form in between C and F, and the size of the image will be smaller. If the object is placed in between C and F, image will be formed beyond the C, and the size of the image will be larger. So you will try it. Those are the homework, because already discussed in our previous class. First is, if the object is placed at infinity. Second is, object is placed beyond the C. Object is placed on the C. Object is placed in between C and F. Object is placed on focus. Object is placed in between focus and pole. Am I clear? So you draw it, you will try it with the help from your previous class. You see it, if the object is placed at infinity, image will form at focus, and the size of the image will be very small. If the object is placed beyond the C, image will form in between C and F, and the nature of the image will be real and smaller. If the object is placed on C, image will form on C, and the size of the image will be same size. In between C and F, image will form beyond the C, and the nature will be, this will be smaller, this will be larger, and smaller here. No? Okay? On focus, it will be infinity. And between P and F, P and means F and P, it will be behind the mirror, and nature of the image will be virtual, and it will be larger. Okay? So you will try it, you will draw it, and for the convex mirror, you draw it. Only one diagram you draw it. If the object is in between F and in between P and infinity, if the object is placed in between pole and infinity, suppose you consider this is the convex mirror. If the object is placed in between infinity to pole, that means anywhere, image will form in between P and F. Anywhere you put it object in between infinity to pole, the object image will form in between P and F, and the nature of the image will be virtual, smaller in size. Okay? If the object is placed infinity, that time the image will form at the focus. It must be very, very small in Devinage size, that means in the point image. So, basic difference between the concave and the convex mirror. If the object is placed in front of the mirror, means convex mirror, image will form always virtual but in diminished size. If the object is placed in between pole and focus, for the concave mirror, image will form behind the mirror and the nature of the image will be virtual, but it will be larger in size. So you must try to draw it. Any type of problem, next day again discuss with you, and thank you my dear student.